Morning, mate. Wednesday morning. We're in the middle of this massive heat wave. What is this? It's 6 a.m. It's 17 degrees, but it's been hot, bruv. It's gonna hit about 35 degrees, they reckon, today. I ain't surviving this. Anyway, England 0, Ghana 0. Disappointing, but could be a good reality check for England. Might give them a kick at the bum. Portugal, Spain, they sort of had their reality checks in game 1 and then moved on. So hopefully England have had their reality check, and in the next game, the final game against Panama on Saturday, England will move on. It was always going to be difficult against Ghana. Much more physical team. It's not that much of a shock that they were very, sort of defensive. I don't like using these new terms, but the low block. But, most of those England players play for top English Premier League teams, and they would have come up against this numerous times. So they should have found a way in. Looking at the team, Reece James, he ain't what he used to be. He used to be, getting forward. He used to cross like bloody Beckham used to cross. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember seeing him go past the halfway line. He needed to get forward, but who have we got? If you don't pick James, who have you got? Livramento's injured. Chalobah, he ain't no better than James. So yeah, that was frustrating. DJ Spence on the left, I don't know why he picked him. Nico O'Reilly should have started from the beginning. Much better player. I didn't mind Konza and Gay. I think they're much better when Stones is in there. I prefer Konza and Gay because I think there's a lot more pace in there, so that should stay. Midfield, Bellingham, Rice, Anderson, yeah, that has to stay. And I don't mind Bellingham getting frustrated, not at all. I'm all up for that. Shows he cares. Anthony Gordon, Barcelona player. Wow. I don't know what they've seen. It'll probably work in Spain, the way he plays, but why is Rashford getting dropped for Anthony Gordon? He didn't do anything yesterday. What's he doing? He couldn't take a man on. He tried to take a man on, couldn't do it. Bizarre. Very bizarre performance of Gordon. Rashi got a start. Rashford did more in like the 20 minutes than Gordon did in like 60 minutes. Bizarre. Noni, was it Madueke? Why is Saka not starting? He's not even an Arsenal starter, Madueke. So why is he starting for England? He played well against Croatia, but that Ghana left back. And then you obviously got Kane. He had a bad game. I'm not gonna have a pop at Harry Kane because we all know what he's capable of. 9 times out of 10 he scores that volley. Yeah, it is what it is. But we're still in it, 0-0. I'm not concerned at all. I think it'll be a reality check. I think the Croatia game may have got them a little bit overconfident with everything that came their way, and they'll have this reality check. Tuchel might actually have a reality check and say, hold on a minute, I've got to start Rashford, I've got to start Saka, I've got to start O'Reilly against Panama. Maybe he's managing a team, I don't know. He won't tell us, so we can only speculate. And that, so yeah, disappointing after the Croatia game. We've got 4 points, so I think Panama, again, I think they're going to have this defensive setup. What I did find though was with the defensive setup and the way Ghana were defending, right, there's 2 players that could have unlocked that. First would have been Phil Foden, bringing him on with say 15 minutes to go. You're looking for that player who can find the player in the box, who can get in the box, who can keep the ball close to his body, get in the box. But when all those corners were going in, did we all not think to ourselves, and this is just not Man United, did we all not think to ourselves, Harry Maguire, he be getting on those balls, boom, you know, Slabhead's gonna smash it in the back of the net. That's a big loss. Foden and Harry Maguire could be the difference for those situations. You know, you need that little bit of creativity to come on, break down that defence, and you need a player that when you've got a couple of corners going in and Declan Rice is whipping them in, Harry Maguire! You know what I mean? So that could be a massive, massive loss for 2 goals for not picking them as squad players. But we go Saturday, we got Panama, bloody 10 o'clock. Hopefully the weather's a bit cooler, because I'm not surviving this. Not surviving this at all. Drip in. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all, guys. So that's my England Ghana preview. Still think we'll qualify and go through, and I think England will get better. I think Tuchel gets better as tournaments go on. We've seen it in the Champions League. So yeah, like and subscribe, guys. More content to come. England are still gonna go far in the World Cup, and I will see you very soon. Thank you.